Hello students. In this question we are given that a cooperative society of farmers has 50 hectares of land to grow two crops A and B. The profits from crops A and B per hectare are 10,500 and 9,000 respectively. To control weeds, a liquid herbicide has to be used at the rate of 20 liters and 10 liters per hectare. Further, not more than 800 liters of herbicide should be used to protect the fish and wildlife. So keeping in mind all these things, how much land should be allocated so that to maximize the total profit from the LPP and solve it graphically. So since we are talking about land everywhere, let us assume that the land allocated to crop A, this is equal to X hectares, and to B, let it be equal to Y hectares. So the first equation that we are going to form that talks about the maximum area is 50 hectares. Hectares. So we say that x plus y should be less than equal to 50. We call it as equation number 1. Then comes the second equation where we were given that the total pesticide that was to be used was 800 liters at the rate of 20 liters for A per hectare and 10 liters for B per hectare. So we say that this is going to be 20x for A plus 10y, and this has to be less than equal to 800. Let's call this equation as 2, or rather solve it, remove these zeros. 2x plus y less than equal to 80. Let's call this equation as equation number 2. The next equation that we can form is of the profit. So we say that the profit that is going to be 10,500 into x for crop A plus 9,000 y for crop B. So we can also write it as 1500 times 7x plus 6y. We have to maximize this particular quantity. So we say that the linear programming problem is maximize z is equals to 1500 into 7x plus 6y. X plus y is less than equal to 50, which was our equation 1 also. 2x plus y is less than equal to 80. Equation number 2. X should be greater than equal to 0 and y also should be greater than equal to 0. So now we will have to plot these lines first, x plus y and 2x plus y in the first quadrant itself. Since x and y are greater than 0, we plot these lines and see the intersection. The first intersection with the axis is this 0 or the origin point, that's 0, 0. The second point is 0, 50. The third point is 40, 0, and the fourth point is of the intersection of the two lines, that's 30, 20. Since we had to do for x plus y less than equal to 50 and 2x plus y less than equal to 80, always shade the region towards the origin. So the common region is this gray area represented by O, A, B, C quadrilateral. So we say that the corner points, these are going to be O, which is 0, 0, A, which is 40, 0, B, which was the intersection point of the two lines, that is 30, 20, and C is going to be 0, 50. So corresponding to these points, now we would find out the value of Z. Z, which is actually equal to 1500 into 7x plus 6y. So substituting the values, we get 0, we get 420000. For B 30,20, we get 495000, and for C 0,50, we get 450000. So out of these values of Z, it is very much clear that this is the maximum value the Z can attain. Therefore, we say that maximum profit is at point B, which is 30,20. Therefore, 30 hectares of land should go for A. 30 hectares of land. So 30 hectares of land should be allocated for A, and 20 hectares of land should be allocated for crop B to give the maximum profit, which is equal to rupees 4,95,000. So this will be the solution to our problem.